Okay guys, so I showed you what a Tabata was in the first video, and a couple of you guys wanted me to show you some other options and modifications, so I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to show you a lower body blast that I did. It's really good. So what you're going to do is get your plates, whichever ones you've got. Again, you really can use paper plates. You don't need to go buy these at all to be able to do this stuff. So some of these, the next 4 moves I'm going to show you are actually easier than the first ones I showed you, especially if you're just getting started to this kind of a workout. Then this is going to be the ones you want to do. So set up your plank. In your plank, I did not mention this yesterday, you need to make sure your shoulder is lined up over your wrist or you will get major wrist problems. Make sure your spine is nice and long and lean in neutral alignment. And so the first move that's a little bit easier than the ones I showed you yesterday is the same knee to the same elbow. So you'll just rotate. Once again, as you get stronger, you're just going to pick up the pace. Okay, a second move would be the opposite knee to opposite elbow. Start out slow. As you get stronger, you go quicker. Okay, our third move is a double knee tuck. So it's once again more oblique work. Set up your plank first. Keep your legs as close together as you possibly can. Tuck both knees to the outside of the elbow. Bring it back. All right. Final move is a burpee. These are fun. It's a full body move. You can even throw a push-up in at the bottom. I'll show you how you do that. So you start in your plank. Tuck your legs up. Stand up into a burpee. Squat back down. Jump back. The add-on to this would be a push-up with a plank jack. Right there. Okay, so you're standing up, squat down, jump back, push up. That is totally optional. Okay, so those are 4 more moves that you can throw into that Tabata. Switch it up a little bit. Now really quick, sorry I'm out of breath, really quick I'm going to show you a lower body blast. 4 different moves on this one. I actually recommend just counting your reps because it's really tough. And you can do this on the carpet or the tile floors. So you're going to do 3 different directions of a lunge, and then you're going to drop to the floor. You're going to keep the plate on the same foot the entire time. So your first kind of a lunge is a speed skater or a bowler's lunge, whichever one you want to call it. It's actually going to come back behind you, but this front leg is going to stay right where it's at. You're going to pull it up, back, and up. You should feel that in your glute right outside. Okay, so do 12 of those. Then go directly into a reverse lunge. You're going to come back, pull it up. One thing that's different on most lunges than on this one is this back leg does not bend. It stays straight the entire time. So you come back, you pull up. Right there. Then, once you've done 12 of those, you hold it down, load this leg, and you do, we call these road runners. All the weight should be in the heel on this front foot. This glute should be on fire. Okay? So then you're going to drop down to the floor, keep your foot on that exact same plate, and we're going to work your hamstrings. You're going to come up into a bridge position. Make sure your hips are nice and high. You're going to lower down, pull it up. Right? So once again, at least 12 of those. Then switch legs, and then go back and again. If you're doing this for the first time, I would say just do 1 round. But as you get stronger and you want to add more to it, I would definitely say pick up and do at least 2 to 3 rounds of 12 reps. So the final thing I'm going to show you is the bench. You could use the bottom of your stair step, anything you can think of that gets you a little off the ground. It's actually a little easier, like on those mountain climbers I showed you, because you're already up off the ground a little bit more. It's a little easier. But I'm going to show you a couple of harder ones, and that is a push-up on the bench. You're going to isolate one side of the chest, and then you'll switch to the other side. So, plates are still under the feet. Do a jack with the push-up. Down and up. Down and up. If you want to get fun with it, knee tuck, down and up. All right, those lunges I just showed you, if you really want to make them hard, you put 1 foot up on the bench. I'll show you that, and then we'll be done for today. I think I've given you enough. So 1 foot up, you come down, you pull up. Down, pull up. After a couple of reps, you should just already go ahead. They hurt pretty much immediately, but you're focusing on that glute. So same thing, pick it up the pace when you can.